Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a pretty quick and short review. So I'm going to be talking about the the relaunched Kat Von D Perfumes. So I Snapchatted that I picked these up to review for you guys, and I was curious to smell them. They are available right now on Sephora online. So these are relaunches. They actually were available about, I would say, like 5 years ago. I actually didn't pick those up when they were out, but I was able to pick these up. So I have Saint and Sinner. The whole concept of this is there's two sides to everyone. So like a daytime innocent perfume and like a sultry sexy nighttime perfume. So these are both 1.7 fluid ounces and they retail for $65 each. Now these do come in a rollerball as well as in a bigger size bottle, but I wanted to get this one just because I wanted to show you guys the pretty bottles, but I didn't want to get the big one because I've actually never smelled the Kat Von D perfumes. While waiting for these perfumes, I was reading a lot of the reviews and they are super mixed. So a lot of people purchased these perfumes hoping that it would be the exact same scent as the older Saint and Sinner, but honestly the reviews were so mixed. Some people were saying it's the same exact scent, other people were saying it's totally off. I've even watched one review on YouTube and the girl was saying that it was just not the same, and she was specifically talking about Saint. So I'm gonna first start off with Saint. So these are vegan perfumes, really pretty packaging. I know a lot of people get perfumes because of packaging, but honestly I feel like you should love the perfume as well, not just for like decoration purposes, because they are investments and you want to make sure that they mix well with your body chemistry. Inside of the box is red, and then this is what the perfume looks like. This bottle reminds me a lot of Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream, the one that has the flowers embossed on the bottle. This looks very like antique and something you would find like in a vintage store. You have a couple of skulls on the packaging. It is very Kat Von D. The Sinner one looks exactly the same, just in black. One thing that's kind of strange is the top is really hard to come off. Like I struggle every single time. I'm thinking it's gonna get easier, but every time I take it out it's pretty hard, which I guess is good because sometimes I lift my perfumes by the top when they're sitting in my collection. So I'll lift my perfume from here, and so the perfume won't fall if you're holding it from the top. Some of my perfumes, like my Burberry perfume, the My Body from Burberry, the top is so heavy that if I hold it from the top it'll fall. Something minor, but I notice things like that because I do collect perfumes and I do love perfumes. So this one is Saint, and again this one retails for $65. I want to read to you what it says online just because I can only give you like my description in my own words. So I know some of you like, you know, the whole notes and stuff like that. So for it just being released, it only has 3 stars out of 5 on Sephora. So it says the fragrance family for this one is floral, scent type is classic floral, and the key notes on the Saint perfume are vanilla, musk, and jasmine. So it says it was originally created in 2009, and it says meet Saint. Soft, alluring, and dreamy, the gourmand fragrance sweetens a bouquet of jasmine and tiare flower with notes of mandarin caramel and sparkling mirabelle plum. Vanilla, sandalwood, and creamy musk build to the romance of the perfume, imparting a warmth that reminds Kat of falling in love for the very first time. That's really cute. Saint is a poetic exploration of the lesser-known, softer side of Kat Von D. Saint shares the same floral soul as Sinner, so they're both floral, with a sweet twist. Different experiences, shared heart. These sister scents can be worn alone or layered together. I didn't know that. Enter a world of complementary contradiction, a personal story told through scent, inspired by Kat's own duality. Originally created in 2009, the beloved Saint and Sinner fragrances are resurrected with the same covetable scents and a completely reimagined design. Okay, so it's saying it's the same scent, new packaging. Kat poured herself into drawing the filigree scroll work that encases the bottle, hand sketching for months until every detail was perfected. She chose the glass because it reminded her of a human heart. It was important to her that the bottle be just as beautiful as the fragrances inside. So basically it's saying it's floral and warm. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this one on my left wrist so I can explain to you guys what I get from it. And the mist is really nice on this one. I know most perfumes, no one really talks about the spray, but I do have some perfumes that spray a little bit harder. This one's nice and soft. So right off the bat, for me, this one is definitely sweet. I don't really get the floral, which is kind of confusing to me. They describe this perfume as very, very floral, but for me, it's very sweet. Now, when I talked about C, I said that it was really sweet like candy, but it does have musk. This is a sweet that I don't really smell any musk in, which I know the original, a lot of people were saying had that quality, that musky, sweet and musky kind of quality. To me, Saint is very similar to these 3 fragrances. So this one from Paris Hilton, just like the clear bottle, the Ed Hardy, the pink one, as well as this Paris Hilton perfume. These are all very, very sweet fragrances, very candy-like, very girly. These take me back. Like, these remind me of like my younger days, but I still wear them. You know, obviously you can be any age to wear them, but they just give me that like innocent vibe because they are so girly and playful. Those are the type of perfumes that I wear like when I go shopping. It's very like daytime appropriate, girly. So now that it's settling in a little bit, I do smell a little bit of the vanilla, but again, I'm not really getting that floral scent in this one, but I do like it. So this is the one that I actually like. Now $65 isn't a lot compared to some other perfumes, but it's also not cheap. And for me, this perfume, I feel like you can get this kind of scent in the Paris Hilton perfumes, which I do love, and they're super inexpensive. You can get them like at Marshall's or TJ Maxx or Kohl's or something like that, like even Walmart, Target. So it's kind of giving me those vibes. So I don't think it's completely worth it for the price, but I do like it. If you like smelling girly and sweet and very candy-like, you're definitely gonna like this one. The bottle is gorgeous, you can't deny that, but it's not my ultimate favorite perfume. It's a good like throw-on perfume. I wore this twice in a row and I didn't really get any compliments on it, and I did ask a male for his perspective and he said it's nice. You know, he was just like, it smells good, it's nice. I mean, most guys say that about everything, but it wasn't anything like wow, breathtaking, or you smell so good and edible and like amazing. It was just like, it's nice, it smells like girly. That's exactly what he said. So I do like this one a lot more than the next one, but I wouldn't say like run out and get this one. And again, that kind of kills me to say that because I wanted to really, really love them, but I like them. It's not anything like run out and get it. I definitely prefer Juliette Has a Gun Not a Perfume over that one. So if you were on the fence with that one, I just saved you $65. So the next one is Sinner. So this is like the evil sister of Saint. So they're supposed to be sisters, so you can wear them together, but I wore them separately. So I actually wore Saint on one wrist and Sinner on the other. I asked that same person their thoughts, and they liked Saint better than this one, but this one again was just nice. This one to me smells like a musky bubblegum. I smell the fruitiness in this one as like bubblegum. To me, this smells very bug spray meets bubblegum meets like a wannabe musk. Like, this feels like a cheap perfume that's trying to be sexy. And I'm so sorry, I love Kat Von D, but something is just off about this one. The bottle is gorgeous. I love this bottle just for like Instagram pictures, but it's just not my favorite. So I just got my mother's opinion on both. She said that Sinner smelled almost elderly. She said it almost smells like sweaty, which isn't really good. And then she liked this one. She liked Saint. Now that I'm smelling Saint again, now that it's kind of settled in, I like Saint. I would wear it. I'm gonna wear it. I feel like I'm gonna reach for it when I just don't know what else to put on. But Sinner is just a no-go for me. And it's crazy because I love the bottle. You guys know I love the color black. Sinner is supposed to be warm and spicy, and it's supposed to be in the cool spices scent type. So the keynotes are patchouli, wood, and cinnamon. I think the cinnamon is what's throwing me off, which is why it smells like gum to me, like old gum, like sweet and spicy gum. Like if you put a Big Red, but you also put like a Bubblicious into one big pot and then just put like a little bit of musk. It says, meet Sinner, dark, sultry, and empowering. This enticing fragrance sweetens a bouquet of jasmine and orange blossom with notes of vanilla, mandarin, and mirabelle plum. Spicy cinnamon envelops white florals at the heart of the fragrance, while base notes of vetiver, patchouli, and wood form the darker, deeper nuances. Experience confidence in a bottle. Sinner is the fragrant embodiment of the edgy, unapologetic, and outspoken Kat Von D that we know and love. Someone said this looks like a dark fairy tale, which I agree with. Someone said the scent though is so pungent that it reminds me of the mosquito repellent I used to wear during summer as a child. I guess in a sense you can call it edgy, but I couldn't bring myself to enjoy this even for a minute. Someone else said this smells bad and cheap, like a $10 perfume you get at the drugstore. These scents definitely do last. I did try them out, like wore them for a date, and I did continuously smell them. I feel like Sinner you could smell more. I don't know, it's crazy because the more I wear it, the more I like it, like I get accustomed to it, but it's not one that I'm like, wow, run out and go get it. I think this is just nice if you like to experience something new and something different, the Sinner one. And Saint is just something that you could play it safe with, which I guess goes with the whole like bottle and design. If you want to play it safe and be like girly and sweet and pretty, then you go for Saint. But if you want something different, like very unique, then you would go with this one, Sinner. Overall, I'm not wowed, crazy impressed, but I don't think my expectations were that high because I had read the reviews and I knew that people were kind of just complaining that they weren't the same and that the originals were like everything, and maybe because those people have had the originals for so long, maybe they're expired and they smell differently. I'm not sure what they're really comparing it to. I wish I had the originals to compare it to, but for me, I would go with Saint. Saint is just something that you can just throw on for the daytime, which I think is good to have. Sometimes too much of a sexy perfume in the daytime could be a little bit overwhelming, especially like in an office setting or in, you know, public space. So I do like that this one is really sweet and candy-like, but again, if you really like those candy scents, I would check out Ed Hardy and Paris Hilton, even Jessica Simpson. Fancy Love is one of my all-time favorite perfumes, and it's really inexpensive. People underestimate like fragrances from celebrities because they just feel like they're cheap, but I feel like they're just able to kind of go outside of like the mainstream perfume manufacturers. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like, let's say Justin Bieber, like if he wants to come out with a cologne, he's gonna make it to however he wants to make it and not to like what companies just think that people want. Does that make sense? I think so. So to me, like Fancy Love, Jessica Simpson, and the Ed Hardy and the Paris Hilton, those smell really good and are good daytime perfumes. Sinner to me is still smelling like juicy fruit and cinnamon. Sinner reminds me of my aunt, like smacking juicy fruit in her mouth with a cigarette and some cheetah print and some high heels. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not my style of perfume. And then Saint reminds me of me wearing the Ed Hardy perfume to like high school and just being like super innocent and just sweet and girly and just, yeah, Saint-like, I guess. Hopefully they're available in stores soon so you guys can actually smell them in person. Let me know what you think. Do you have the original perfume from Kat Von D? I know she had another perfume which a lot of people want back, but apparently she didn't bring that one back. So let me know, what do you guys think? Are you gonna get these just because of the bottle design? Do any of the descriptions that I gave you entice you? Again, this is just how they smell on me. Of course, they might smell different on you, so don't just go based off my review. If you want to try it out, definitely order it and try it out because perfumes smell different on everyone. So for me, Saint, again, is very girly, fruity, and just sweet. And then the Sinner is just very cinnamony, but also sweet at the same time. So that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a quick one. I knew I had to order these because you guys trust me for your perfumes, which I'm very flattered by because I love, love, love perfumes. I love collecting. I love describing. So it makes me super happy that you guys wanted to know my thoughts on these before actually biting the bullet and ordering them. So I hope this was helpful. I'll probably do more videos like this because they're short, sweet, and straight to the point. I miss doing reviews. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you. Bye, guys.